Begin today by recognizing your own vices, not with guilt, but with clarity and a sincere desire for healing. The journey of self-knowledge is the surest path to true liberation and inner joy. Welcome to Eternal Philosophies. In today's video, we'll go beyond mere moralism and delve into the 7 deadly sins through the lens of Catholic psychology, a tradition that views these sins as an internal map of the soul. We'll discover their historical origins, their deeper meaning, the opposing virtues, how vices are distortions of what is good, and the paths to spiritual healing. Origins and meaning of the deadly sins. The idea of the 7 deadly sins originated in the 4th century, outlined by the Greek monk Evagrius Ponticus, who aimed to map the major obstacles to spiritual growth. The list was later formalized by Pope Gregory the Great in the 6th century, and deepened by thinkers like St. Thomas Aquinas. The list doesn't appear in a single place in the Bible, but each sin is discussed in various biblical passages. The word deadly, or capital, comes from the Latin caput, meaning head, because these sins are seen as the root or source of all other vices. The 7 sins are pride, greed, envy, wrath, lust, gluttony, sloth. Opposing virtues to the 7 deadly sins. Christian tradition presents virtues that oppose and heal each deadly sin. Think of them as spiritual antidotes. Deadly sin, pride, opposing virtue, humility. Deadly sin, greed, opposing virtue, generosity. Envy, charity. Wrath, meekness. Lust, chastity. Gluttony, temperance. And finally, sloth, diligence. These virtues transform destructive tendencies into strengths for spiritual growth and a flourishing soul. Vices as distortions of the good. In Catholic psychology, a vice is not just pure evil, it is a distortion of something genuinely good. Each of the 7 deadly sins corresponds to a positive human impulse, twisted out of balance. Pride. The noble desire for self-worth and affirmation becomes arrogance and looking down on others, putting oneself above everyone else. Greed. The prudent care for one's material well-being distorts into an obsessive attachment to money and possessions. Envy. The natural aspiration to grow and improve is warped into resentment at others' success, sadness at another person's good. Wrath. The desire for justice transforms into uncontrolled anger and the urge for revenge, causing us to harm others. Lust. The appreciation of human intimacy and sexuality is twisted into the pursuit of pleasure without regard to dignity, treating people as objects. Gluttony. The basic instinct to nourish oneself turns into excess and an endless pursuit of physical pleasure, a loss of self-mastery. Sloth. The need for rest and balance becomes avoidance of effort, neglect of responsibilities, and resistance to spiritual or personal growth. Each deadly sin is a good that has lost its order and harmony, revealing the importance of seeking balance and practicing the corresponding virtue. Paths to spiritual healing. Catholic wisdom offers a path for spiritual healing, not merely repression, but a redirection of our deepest drives. Honest self-awareness. Recognize your weaknesses without masks, pride, or self-deceit. Access the sacraments. Confession and the Eucharist are traditional sources of forgiveness and transforming grace. Practice fasting, penance, and charity. Small sacrifices open the heart and train the will. Deliberately exercise opposing virtues. Humbly practice the virtue that corrects your particular weakness, little by little. Seek spiritual community and wise guidance. Surround yourself with good examples and the encouragement of others. Recognizing the evil one has done is already the beginning of resurrection. For evil brought into the light, placed before mercy, becomes capable of forgiveness and healing. Understanding the 7 deadly sins through Catholic psychology shows us that sin is more than a list of forbidden acts. It signals where our deepest strengths have gone out of balance and invites us back to inner harmony and freedom. By practicing the opposing virtues, we redraw our soul's map and move toward true fulfillment. For more philosophical and spiritual insights, don't forget to subscribe to Eternal Philosophies. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.